A judge has ruled that a lawsuit can move forward against a conservative group called U.S. Election Integrity Plan over their actions in the state of Colorado. Now, a lawsuit had been filed by multiple different groups, including a local chapter of the NAACP and the League of Women Voters, along with Mi Familia Vota. And what these groups have alleged in their lawsuit is that this U.S. Election Integrity Plan group actually sent armed vigilantes, I guess you'd call them, guards, activists, whatever. They sent them door to door in several Colorado counties, asking people about their address, asking them about their voting habits, and of course, demanding to know if they cast an illegal ballot in the 2020 election. These people were in fact given badges. They identified themselves as part of a voter integrity committee, which is a thing that does not exist. And if the initial person asking the questions was not armed, they were encouraged to bring an armed individual with them. And the whole purpose of this, of course, was voter intimidation. That is what the lawsuit is alleging. Now, if somebody shows up at your house, they've got a badge, they've got a gun, and they're asking you about your voting habits, grilling you about whether or not you're even legally allowed to vote, that is, in fact, voter intimidation, and they're being sued for violating both the Voting Rights Act and the Ku Klux Klan Act. And the lawsuit is, in fact, going to move forward. Colorado has kind of moved into being ground zero for all of these voter fraud, researchers, investigators, whatever you want to call them. They're nut jobs, though. Colorado was not rife with voting fraud, just like Arizona wasn't, just like Nevada wasn't, just like Georgia wasn't, or Wisconsin or Pennsylvania, or any of these places where Republicans are still trying to push this issue. It simply didn't happen. But what we have seen in Colorado, between these armed people going up and grilling these people in their homes, the 2 election clerks now stealing voting machine data and leaking it to nut jobs associated with Mike Lindell. This is taking things to an extreme level to find something that everybody knows doesn't actually exist. Why they chose Colorado beats me, right? That's what is a little weird about this. Colorado solidly voted for Joe Biden. That's what happened. No fraud everywhere like they think there was. So why are they picking that particular state? That is, one of the things to me that doesn't make much sense. But it's what they chose, and now, of course, all of the people involved, no matter which scheme it was in Colorado, all of them are under either some kind of investigation or facing some kind of lawsuit in the state. In other words, voter intimidation doesn't pay. But the people who carried this out could end up having to pay big time if they lose these lawsuits.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.